Okay. How's it going, everyone? Sorry for basically not streaming for a week or 2 weeks, I guess. I did explain why, before when we did the Mario thing yesterday, but, I will explain it here. But first, let's say hi to everyone. Hello, Nika. Yeah, you're first. I think it's spelled wrong. I am not going to try anymore. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Hello, Clifford. I'm doing good. And hello, Light Blue Yoshi. How are you guys? I'm doing pretty well myself. Anyway, as we continue our little adventure here, let me explain to you what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. So, I didn't stream on, I didn't stream like last week because my back was hurting. I've been having back pain. And, because of that, I've, just haven't been streaming because I just didn't feel well. And the reason I haven't been streaming, like, this week is mostly because my, oh gosh, these things. Scarfies. The reason why I haven't been streaming this week is because my iPad was being a dingus. It's old and stuff, and it just didn't work properly anymore. And every time I would try to use my drawing program, like Procreate, to like make my thumbnails or draw or whatever, it would just it would just crash, and sometimes YouTube would crash and stuff. Ooh, sand. And dang it. And so basically because of that, I had to get a new iPad. And so I got my new iPad, and then we realized that my Apple Pencil didn't work with the iPad, so we got a converter to like make it work, and it didn't work because it's just that iPad just does not support the old Apple Pencil. So I had to buy a new one earlier, and it arrived and stuff, and so now I can just get back to my drawing. Thank God. I'm glad I can draw now, because bomb, please give me my bomb. Thank you. I'm glad I can draw now, because I like to draw, and and let's just say during these 2 weird weeks, I've developed a new hyperfixation, and by that I mean like I've and by that I mean like I have something that is, I go through these obsessive phases basically. Like throughout my life I've always had these obsessive phases over like different things that you know, hyperfixations. This is pretty normal for neurodivergent people. And that's just what I've been dealing with. Hello, if you don't know me, I used to be Link, but now I'm different and came to see how are you doing. Oh, hello, Hylian. It's good to see you, and welcome back. How have you been? Me, I've been good. I'm just explaining what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. Anyway, yeah, my current hyperfixation that I'm like focusing on right now is TMNT, aka Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, random, but hey, that's the thing about hyperfixations. You don't choose the hyperfixations choose you. So I've just been like watching a bunch of TMNT. Which, I also saw the trailer for the new TMNT movie that's gonna come out, the one by Seth Rogen. It looks pretty good. I am digging the art style. Looks really good. Hey, Mike. Welcome. How are you? And hello, Maddie. How's it going? How are you? Are you having fun with this game so far? Oh yeah, I mean, I've played this Kirby game before. I played the original version on Wii. And, so far this remake, which, yeah, I think this is basically a remake. Because it's like a new art style and everything. It's pretty good. I'll take sand. Also, hey, pizza. Anyway, let's see, we're fighting... Oh yeah, the water gobblers. There you go, sand in your face. 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 I'll take your water. Gotta stay hydrated. Whee! Okay. I'm good. That's good to hear. So... Ow. But yeah. That's been happening with me. What about you guys? Have you been doing well? I'm doing good as usual. That's good to know you're having fun with this remake. Yeah. I am having fun. I'm just gonna leave you, sleepy boy. Alright. Also, this is just a random thing I've noticed. I noticed, like, a couple of, my comments for some of my recent streams and stuff have involved people mentioning, like, furries and stuff. Like, I've gotten one comment saying, like, they're like, oh, look at that, furry VTuber or whatever, you have the right to remain adorable, here's a like and a sub. It's basically like, they're like, yeah, you're a furry, but I still like you, you're cool. And that's good. It doesn't, like... Basically, yes, I technically am a furry. Because a furry is someone who just thinks anthropomorphic animals are cool. Oh, please, it's my stream, I can talk about what I want. Anyway, I hate sand, it gets everywhere. Oh yeah, sand gets everywhere, it's annoying. But basically, oh frick. No, don't drink my blood, you're not a vampire. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, the first one was basically, like, more friendly. And there was another one, which I don't know if it was friendly or annoyed or whatever, but it was someone being like, man, these furries are just taking over everything. Which, I guess the reason why someone is calling me a furry is because of my, Star Wars reference. Oh yeah. I'm not really a Star Wars person all that much. Like, sure, Star Wars is cool, but it's just... It's something that I've never really been into. It's just something that I'm like, yeah, it's neat. And that's it. Anyway. Yeah, I guess people are calling me a furry because my VTuber is a animal. I don't know, it's weird. Basically, I just want to mention, first off, this looks sick as heck. A lot of flair. Anyway, if there's one message to do about, you know, furries and stuff, is that you shouldn't hate people because they're weird, because truthfully, everyone in this society is weird and cringe, and, you know, just let people be themselves. Let people have fun. Let people just express themselves. They're not hurting anyone. Just let them be. And that's it. Simple. Ooh, ticket. Ah. Anyway, let's see. What's another thing we can talk about? Oh, since I've been into TMT recently, at some point, I would like to play, like, some TMT games on this channel. Like, there is Shudder's Revenge, which does look pretty fun. So I wouldn't mind playing that game at some point. It is on Steam, so I can buy it at some point. I just need to, like, take the rest of the birthday money I have and just put it in my Steam account so I can, like, buy some Steam games. Or whatever. I also need to, like... I need to, like, get some more money because this week has just been expensive. I had to buy a new iPad and buy a new pencil and everything, and that's... It was, like... In total, it was, like... almost $900 in total. And it's just crazy. What about Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3? What do you mean, Sly? I mean, yeah, I'll definitely stream... I mean, I've already streamed the first game, and I'll definitely, like, later this year stream, Sly 2. For sure. I'll definitely stream the rest of the Sly games. What do you think of the sand ability? It's fun. I like it. Hello, Sphere Doomer. Prepare to meet your doom. Anyway. Yeah, Mike, are you asking me, like, if I'll stream Sly? The Sly games, or are you saying, like, what my thoughts are on Sly, or whatever? Because, like, I am a big Sly Cooper fan. I've made, like, a couple of videos related to Sly on this channel, so I am a big Sly Cooper fan. Sand is one of my favorite abilities, too. Ah, I wouldn't say it's, like, one of my favorites, but it's fun. It's a fun ability. About playing the games on the channel. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely play all the games on this channel. I have all 4 games. I already streamed the first game. We streamed it last year in September. It was for Sly's 20th anniversary. We streamed it for Sly month in September. And it was fun. And I'll definitely stream Sly 2 at some point this year. I 100% story mode. Cool. If you 100% like the whole game, please don't spoil anything for the prologue thing with Magalore. I don't want any spoilers for that. Because, like, while I have played this game technically before, because I played the original version, Magalore's prologue is new. That's part of this remake. So, yeah. Don't worry. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Alright. But yeah, overall, like, this year has just been off to a weird, rocky start. Like, I've been dealing with anxiety. I've had, just a bunch of weird things happening. I just hope things start to return to normal so I can, like, properly progress with my, plans for this year. Because my plans for this year is I want to, like, become... I want to, like, improve on my craft. I want to get good at making... I want to get into making music and stuff. I want to, like, I want to get better at making my edited videos and stuff. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Get better at my art, get into animation, do more progress on my game. Because, yes, I am making a game. I'll have to do a video of sorts, like kind of an announcement video talking about, like, the channel that I have. for it because I have a separate channel up to talk about like the game and like have updates on it and everything. Also, I like the name of this boss, Mr. Duder. So goofy. Ow! Don't punch me. What game is this? This is Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's for the Nintendo Switch. It's a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which was on the Wii. And this one is a remake of that game. No, your game. Oh, my game. It's a 3D platformer. And, it's called Legends of Pixela. Because, my character, Pixela, my VTuber, she's actually the main character of that game. I think he meant your game. Yeah, I see that now. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video, sort of like a kind of Nintendo style direct kind of video, but it won't be on this channel, it'll be on my other channel, Spunky Peach Productions, because that's the name of the company publish thing. My gaming company will be Spunky Peach Productions. Well, what about even lore? Oh yeah, there's lore. There's lore, don't worry. We'll get into that. I don't want to give away too much, because, you know, that's the thing about games. You don't have to give away too much, especially when your game is still early in development. Starcutter has the right wing back in place. Once we find all the parts and this baby can fly again, I'll take you on a trip to visit my home world. I come from a distant land. It lies at the end of an interdimensional tunnel connected to your planet. It's really far away, but the lure is a beast. It can get us there in no time. It's fixed. Once it's fixed. I hope you'll take me up on my generous offer. Yeah. Sure. Well, someday Game Theory gonna make a theory about your game, lores. I mean, if MatPat makes a theory about my game, I would just be stunned. I wouldn't know what to think. I would be like, how is my game getting so much attention and getting theories based on it? Like, here's the thing about me. I am not an attention seeker. Also, we're in my favorite part of the world, the beach. I love beaches. Let's see. I'm not an attention seeker, so, like, I'm not one to have, like, get people's attention on me or whatever, you know? I'm very, like... I'm a big introvert. I'm kinda shy. In some cases. Like, I can talk to people, I don't mind. I've gotten better at socializing. But it wasn't always that way. I had to take, like, social studies classes and stuff. Social skills classes, my bad. And... they definitely helped. My teacher, she was really nice. She was great. She helped me get better at socializing. And yeah. She was like a friend. Which, in my opinion, those are the best type of teachers. The best type of teachers are the teachers that are not just your teachers, but they are your friends. Is there any Xbox support? And it fine, I was being sarcastic. I mean, the game is going to be available for all platforms. It's going to be on all platforms. Like, we'll first release it on Steam, then we'll try to get it on all the other platforms. You know, well, it's going to be for all platforms. So, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and maybe for Xbox, Steam, you know. It'll be for all platforms. But my point is, yeah, because I'm not a... because I'm, like, a big introvert who doesn't, seek attention, when it comes to my creations, like, I would just, I want the attention on the actual product. Like, sure, I appreciate validation and everything, but I'm also kind of I'm just not too into, I don't know, I'm not an attention seeker, you know? Like, even though my channel is small and doesn't have very many people, I'm kind of glad it has a small group of people, because it feels more like a community, and it's like, and the chat is not like going crazy like bigger streamers have, because you know, with big streamers, they're the because I just can't form words today. With bigger streamers, their chats just go absolutely crazy. They just go up a mile a minute. Which is hard to, like, read chat when your chat is going a mile a minute. Like PS4, because that's the PlayStation I have. I mean, yeah, it'll be like PS4, PS5. Ow. Hello, how is your day going? It's been a while. Hello, Joshua. Yeah, it has been a while. I've been good. How about you? Give me a sec. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. All this talking, man. It's... Oh, frick. It's making my throat hurt. I will say, I'm glad the weather is more... Ooh! Ooh! Mecha! It's the mecha ability. Oh, yes. We're packing heat now, boys. Sorry, Cap buddies. Ooh. It's been an interesting couple of weeks, I'll have to say, at least. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Like, so that was Spear, but I'm keeping this mech. Like, the past 2 weeks for me have been just really freaking weird. Like, last week my back was hurting, and so I had to, like, just not stream because my back was hurting and I just wasn't feeling great. I had, like, allergies, so, like, my head was hurting. And, yeah, it was just weird. So I've just been, like, chilling and watching cartoons that whole week. Mostly TMNT. I've just been watching TMNT stuff. So that's, like, my new hyperfixation. Just TMNT. Mostly Rise of the TMNT. I love that series. It's just so well animated. Like, if you have not seen Rise of the TMNT, watch it. It's great. It's made by Flying Barks Productions. They're the same people who made Lego Monkey Kid. Oh, frick. I lost my mech! Okay, well, that, you know what? Yeah. Hello, Ryan. But yeah, I've just been watching TMNT. And, And then I have my iPad problem. My iPad has just been... I need to get a new one because it's the old... my other iPad is old, and it's been crashing, mostly with my drawing and stuff, and I just need a new one. So I got a new one, but then I had to get a new Apple Pencil because the old one didn't work with the new one, and it's just been crazy. Got it. Can Nintendo make Kirby and return to therapy? These jokes about, like I remember, that just reminds me of, like, this whole joke of, fan-made, mock-up Nintendo games, or games in general, where, people make up titles for, like, random games, and it's mostly with Nintendo games, especially with Kirby. Like, they make it sound, like, so adult, like, Kirby pays his taxes or something. It's so dumb. I mean, obviously therapy is important. I mean, regardless of what age you are, if you're going through something and you're dealing with issues, yes, go to therapy. Definitely, it's important. Like, when I was dealing with my anxiety, I was like, is something wrong with me? Why am I feeling so anxious? I'm not an anxious person. I'm pretty chill. Chill. I'm chill. I got snowballs. Oh, okay, we just pressed the B button. I see. With the original one, you had to shake the Wiimote. But here, it's just the B button. But my point is, I'm pretty chill. I'm not very anxious. I'm not one to get angry easily. I'm just a person who likes to vibe. So, like... yeah, when I've been dealing with anxiety, I'm just like, what is wrong with me? Is something wrong with me? And I asked my mom and dad about it, because, like, my dad has a degree in psychology and stuff. And my mom was just like, I don't think so. I don't think anything's wrong with you. Just sometimes people feel anxious. They're basically thinking, okay, something is causing your anxiety. Probably something negative, like, something you're watching or whatever, something you're consuming. Some form of media is causing you to feel anxious. So I've just been I've been cutting back on any, controversial stuff that I've watched, like videos talking about controversial stuff or whatever, and just been focusing on wholesome stuff. So I've been watching, like, cartoons and wholesome vibe stuff, you know, things that are wholesome. And the games that I play are more wholesome, because, like, sure, there are some games that have, like, more deep topics or mature stuff, and oh, dang it, Mecha! Oh well. If they do that, they make, $1990. What? $199 billion. Okay. I see what you mean. To be fair, Kirby is a series about essentialism. I'm sorry, I cannot say that word. I mean, sure, Kirby has some dark undertones, but overall it's wholesome. Like, sure, a series can have dark undertones and still be wholesome. It can still be happy. But yeah, you get what I mean. Nintendo games especially are just more wholesome. Oh hey Alexis, welcome to the stream, how are you? But yeah. I've just, I've taken, like, anxiety medications and stuff that I take before I go to sleep so that I don't feel anxious. Well, it's not like medication, it's like a natural thing, but it's like in a pill. So that's why I said medication, but you get what I mean. Kirby go brrr. Yes, he does. It's basically Eldritch horror with a cute coat of paint. Yeah, I can see that. I'm good. I just bought myself a Wii U for 147 bucks. Wow. That's great. The Wii U is a great console. I got my Wii U back in 2015. Yeah. I got my Wii U in fall of 2015. It was basically a reward for me for being a good sport in my sister's wedding, because I was her bridesmaid. Because it was either there was like two options I had. I could either get a Wii U, or I could go to Legoland. And so I picked the Wii U. But someday I would like to go to Legoland. At some point. But yeah, I'm glad I got the Wii U and experienced the Wii U. The Wii U is great. Ow. Frick. No. I'm unharmed. Unarmed. Unarmed. Fire. Ow. No. Well. It was on sale because of Mario Day. Ooh, nice. And also, happy Mario Day, everybody. That's right. I happy Mario Day. I know it's weird that I'm playing Kirby on Mario Day, but hey, that's just what I'm playing. Every new copy ability, we adding the copy ability slap. Wait, what? The what now? Oh, frick. Whoop. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Grab him. Because this game slaps. Oh yeah, this game slaps. Kirby games slap. Especially, I mean, you got the music, which slaps. It all slaps. Bravo. Thank you. Also, just look how pretty the background is. This game just has really pretty backgrounds. Even the original Wii game had really pretty backgrounds. Okay, I'm taking you. I'm taking you with me. I'm taking Mecha. Also, I never have a Wii before. The Wii was a great console. It was my childhood. That was the first video game console I ever played. It was the console I grew up with. I also grew up with the DS, but I didn't play it as much as, say, the Wii. I also had a PSP, but I also didn't play that as much either. I only had a couple of games for that. Like, in terms of consoles that I played the most of, it was the Wii, the DS, and the PSP. For game consoles that I played as a kid. Like, I didn't play them as much. I still played with toys and stuff. And, yeah. By the way, here's a fun toy fact for you. Did you know that, like, 97% of, all toy sales are by adults, and not just by adults who, like... And I don't mean adults who buy toys for their kids. I mean adults that buy toys for themselves. Because kids these days just don't like toys all that much, apparently. I don't know. Or maybe they do. Who knows? Like, in my opinion, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can still like, quote-unquote, childish things. Like, you can still like cartoons and toys and comic books and everything that seems childish. I mean, just ask me. I'm 23, and I still love these things. I still like these things. I still like collecting Legos and comic books and watching cartoons and everything. I still like these things. These things are part of what I just like these things because, in my opinion, the stuff that are made for adults are just so bland and boring and too dark, too gritty, too... They just have negative vibes, I guess you could say. I just like, I like the stuff that are made for kids because they're more wholesome, they're more fun. They're good comfort. Good comfort, media. Good comfort games, good comfort shows, good comfort books, everything about it is just comfort. Because we all know how negative this world is, and we want to bring as much positivity into it as possible. So let people enjoy themselves. Don't judge people for liking toys and cartoons and stuff that seems childish. Just let them be. Let them have fun. Always keep your inner childhood spirit alive, because without it, you'll forget how to have fun. I hear for Kirby, not facts. Sorry. Are my facts too based for you? Originally I was trying to find a copy of Ratchet Deadlocked for PS2, because I finished Up Your Arsenal recently. Ah, yeah. I mean, I have Deadlocked, but it's on PS3, which I know is not the best version to play it on, because it's kind of glitchy. Especially in that one cutscene, but... meh. I like video games. Hey, yeah, we all like video games. Video games are for everyone. But there's some people out there who are just negative Karens who just think video games are for children, which they're not. There are video games made for adults, like God of War, and The Last of Us, and Uncharted, and all those games that are mature. I mean, yeah. And the same goes for animation. There is animated stuff that is made for adults. Like, I don't know, Rick and Morty or whatever. But like, yeah. The point is, this stuff is for everyone. Not just for kids, it's for everyone. So our society needs to stop treating this stuff like it's only for kids, and that you should be ashamed of liking this stuff as an adult, because that's stupid. That's a stupid, idiotic mindset. So weak-minded. If I can't find a copy, I'll just move on to Tools of Destruction. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to play Deadlocked. I mean, if you want to play Deadlocked, sure, do it, but it's not like a requirement. Like, you can skip it if you want to. I mean, my first Ratchet & Clank game was Ratchet & Clank, All for One. That was my first Ratchet game. And that game is like a spin-off. Way different than the rest of the games. Can we call Kirby to eat Karens that said video games are for children? No, he can't eat them because he'll become one. He's too pure to become a Karen. Kirby cannot become a Karen. He's too pure for this world. I mean, I'm an adult, but I still love watching cartoons. Same! Cartoons are awesome. I love cartoons. I want to make cartoons someday. Also, hi, Cooing Luigi. Oh, sorry, little Waddle Dee. I'm stomping on you like a bunch of Goombas. Mwah. I also notice this sometimes there are times in a week or a month or whatever where I feel kind of lonely, and I'm like, I'm lonely. I need friends. I need people to just vibe with. And I do have friends, but they're most of my friends are online. I don't have very many friends IRL. And the friends I do have IRL, I haven't talked to them in years, mostly because of the pandemic and stuff, but like, yeah. I guess I kind of feel just left behind. Because, like, a lot of the friends I have IRL are, you know, adults. They have jobs and stuff. Meanwhile, I suck at adulting. I still live with my parents. I don't have a job. I don't have a car. Yeah. So you feel lonely? Sometimes, yeah, I feel lonely. I kind of want to, because it feels like an epilogue to the trilogy. I mean, it kind of is, but it's... I don't know, it's not... It's just a side thing. It's not really I don't know. But yeah, I do feel lonely sometimes. Which I think we all feel a little lonely sometimes. Sometimes we just want people to be close with. Like, recently I've been, like, this is just a random thing I've noticed about, myself for the past couple of years. I've kind of, like, been wondering, like, oh, if I'm ever gonna find, like, a soulmate, if I'm ever gonna get married or whatever. But recently I'm like, do I want that? I don't know. Because, like, I don't want kids. I don't want to have children. And I don't want to do anything else that's gross. I'm not going to say what it is, but you know what it is. It's just gross. But yeah. I like just, but like, I'm a shy person when it comes to showing affection. I've just always been that way. Like, there are times when I feel like I need a hug, usually when I'm anxious or sad or whatever, so I'm like, or lonely or whatever. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I wouldn't mind a hug. I wouldn't mind a cuddle. But usually, like, it's, you know... Basically, the kind of love you need in your life is platonic love. That's the kind of love that matters most. Friends, family, those kinds of people. Sure, romantic love is important too, but it's not a requirement in your life. I mean, there's 8 billion people on this planet. Humanity's fine. We don't need to, like, focus on reproducing because we're fine. Humanity's doing fine. Anyway, let's change the topic to something more wholesome. Let's see. Platonic love is always nice. Oh yeah. Platonic love all the way. On the topic of platonic love, shout out to Flying Barks Productions because in their shows, they are just kings of making platonic relationships between like, two best buds, and especially with, like, buds who are, like, opposite genders, like, because usually whenever, like, our society is like, oh, it's a boy and a girl together, they must be in love. No, that's not always the case. Sometimes it's just people who are best friends. Or siblings or whatever. And, Flying Barks understands that perfectly because they have plenty of, cases in their shows where, the characters are in a platonic friendship, and it's adorable. Like, if you look at, cases like, let's see, Lego Monkey Kid, you have MK and May. They're best friends, and they're, like, just a adorable little duo together. In cases like Rise of the TMNT, I especially noticed this between Donnie and April. They're like best buds, and they're like brother and sister sometimes, and it's just really cute. It's especially a breath of fresh air considering, like, the 2012 series had, like, Donnie simping for April, which was really weird. And, yeah. That show just had some weird love triangles and stuff. It was so weird. Hello, Nika. Yeah, I'm good. And, let's see, what else is there? Oh, there's also Glitch Techs. The main characters of that show, they're both, there's a boy and a girl, I forget their names, but they're best buds. And, yeah, great platonic friendship. Just shout out to Flying Barks for creating great platonic characters. What happened to my friend, Carl, just because we age giving hugs to each other and hanging out, but I guess people are stupid thinking that love, but it ain't. Yeah, like, for real. If you see people hugging, it's not always romantic. It's sometimes just platonic. Sometimes you just need a hug. Hugs are good. Hugs are good. A good form of affection. Like, when I was younger, I, was not really much of a hugger. Because, like, I'm on the autism spectrum, and people on the autism spectrum were sensitive to touch. And so, I was just very sensitive to hugs. But recently, I've been much more comfortable with hugs. Like, sure, I won't hug for long periods of time unless I'm feeling sad. Like usually just for like a short little hug for like, you know, it's good to hug your fam, hug your friends. It's good. Or as my pastor would say, hug their necks. I don't know why he says hug their necks. I don't know why, but whatever. It's a southern thing apparently. Hugging your necks. Anyway. Come on, can I get this? Yes, I can. Ah. I love to hug people. Yeah, there's plenty of people out there who are huggers, who like hugging. And like, I mean, me and my fam, we're not super affectionate. Like, we don't mind hugs. It's just we don't do them, like, very often. Because we give each other space. Like, it's the healthy amount of, hugs. Like, we still give hugs every once in a while and everything, you know. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Okay. So... I just don't like seeing people sad, so I give them a hug. Oh, yeah. Like, there are times when, like... Sometimes, like... Just to bring up the autism thing. I'm on the part of the spectrum where I have, like, high levels of empathy. Aw, frick, I missed the thing. Oh, well. And so, like... Sure, I have trouble, like, detecting, like, reading people. Why did I do that? So, like... There will be times when, I might not be able to read people's emotions. But if I see someone crying or whatever, I will, like, ask them if they're okay, like... Because, like, sometimes I might not be good with heart-to-heart stuff, like, I might not be good with, articulating my words properly for saying something. So maybe I'll just be like, here, do you need a hug? I wouldn't mind giving you a hug. I usually don't hug people all that often, unless it's someone close to me. Like a family member or whatever. But if you need a hug, I'll give you one. I guess it all depends on what mood I'm in, if I'm in the mood for hugs or not. Like, obviously if I'm mad, I'm not in the mood for hugs. I just don't want to be around people if I'm mad. Or if I'm tired, I'm not in the mood for hugs, because I just don't want to be around people then. I need to, like, recuperate myself. Recharge my mental batteries. So, like, in cases like that, no hugs. But if I'm, like, feeling sad or lonely or anxious, then sure. Feel free to hug me. I like who wouldn't be, like, getting hugs. Yeah. But there are some people out there who just, are sensitive to hugs. Like, to bring back the autism thing and, TMNT, in Rise of the TMNT, Donatello is actually confirmed to be autistic. And there are times when he's like, I don't like this, I don't like hugs, I don't like, togetherness, I'm afraid of togetherness. Like, that's actually a line he says. And, at the end of the movie, Raphael says a line like, don't worry, Donnie, this isn't a hug, it's a rescue. So, like, even his fam knows, like, yeah, he's not into hugs, and that's good, that's good. They don't judge him. Just good. Man, that show is great. I'm definitely gonna draw some TMNT stuff after this. Test out my new pencil with some TMNT drawings. Aw, man. No. Man, this level has just been tricky for me. I've not gotten any spheres. Hi, Dunn. Never knew that about TMNT. Well, yeah, it's just about the Rise series and Rise of the TMNT, which is the most recent iteration, at least in terms of TV shows. Rise is just really underrated. Like, when Rise first came out, everyone slept on it because, oh, it's a new art style, it's not... People are like, this isn't what TMNT is about, this isn't fit for TMNT, it looks weird or whatever. And the characters are different, and the art style is different, and whatever. People were like, it's different, I don't like change, and so they just, like, didn't, they didn't, watch it. They just slept on it. But in recent years, people are like, no, wait a minute, this show is fantastic. Why did we sleep on this? What were we thinking? And that's good. I'm glad people are seeing the true beauty that Rise really is. I feel like making an essay video talking about Rise at some point. That's the thing. When I'm, like, that's the thing about my essay videos. Whenever there's a topic I like discussing, like, that I'm into at that time, I just want to make a video about it. Which, hey, it's good. Because, like, even though this channel is mostly focused on gaming, I don't mind focusing on, cartoons, too, because I'm passionate about both animation and gaming. Those are my two passions. I'm passionate about gaming and animation. And I want to make my own games and animated stuff, in the future. Oh, frick. Also, these things look way less scary in this iteration. They look much more kind of cutesy, but still kind of scary. The extra steps. I was never into TMNT, so I didn't pay much attention even now. Yeah, like, I mean, as a kid, I never watched TMNT for whatever reason. It just never caught my interests. But, when I was, like, I want to say 16, 17 or whatever, my dad and I watched one of those live-action Michael Bay TMNT movies. I think it was the first one. And, it was good, and that was, like, my first exposure to TMNT. Then, like, during the pandemic, I watched, like, the 2012 TMNT series. Then I watched Rise. I watched, recently I've noticed, on Netflix, I watched the, 2007 TMNT movie. Which was pretty good. Fun fact, in that movie, Leonardo is actually voiced by, James Arnold Taylor, aka the voice of Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. And Michelangelo is voiced by Mikey Kelly, who voiced Ratchet in the first Ratchet and Clank game. So both voice actors of Ratchet are voicing two of the turtles in that movie, and it's pretty funny. I just think that's pretty neat. Ow. Ow. I'm still shaking my controller in instinct, because, like, that's what you had to do to, like, suck up everything on the Wii version. You had to shake your Wiimote. So I'm just doing that out of instinct. Okay. And then, I watched the... Oh, frick, I missed the thing. And then I watched the, Rise of the TMNT movie, which is fantastic. So yeah. I definitely say, even though if you're not into TMNT, definitely watch Rise. It's just really good. The animation is great, the writing is great, everything about it is great. Sure, it's kind of episodic, but it's still just a great comfort show. Like, if you're feeling down and you just want some good vibes, you want a good show to watch just for fun, definitely watch Rise. It's just really good for that. Oh, crud, I missed my spear. Okay, give me your... thank you. Aw, oh, man. Ugh, okay. There we go. Good. I'm gonna grab that. Okay, we got like 2 of the spheres. Missed 2 others. Okay. But yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of franchises that I just never got into as a kid, but I got into in my teen years, and I'm just like, how have I not gotten into this before? How come I didn't grow up with this as a kid? Like, here's just a small number of franchises that I never got into as a kid, but I wish I did. Kirby. I wish I grew up with Kirby. There's Kirby games that I could have played as a kid that I wish I did, but I didn't. Sly Cooper. I wish I gotten into Sly as a kid, but I didn't have a PS2, so I couldn't have gotten into Sly as a kid. I guess TMNT is up there as one. What else is there? I don't know, I can't really think of much else. I guess you could say Ratchet and Clank, but that series, I mean, on the PS2 it was rated T, but the PS3 was rated E, so yeah. Yeah, there's just a good bunch of franchises that I just never got into until my teen years, but I still love them. Like, I've noticed this trend thing on Instagram or something where people would, like, do little animate... They would, like, basically draw, like... It's basically... like, their childhood comfort characters meeting them all grown up. So, like, a comfort character is basically a character who just makes you feel happy, makes you feel safe. It's like they're... like your imaginary friend or something. The character you love. It's not like a fictional crush, it's more like just a best friend kind of thing. Because, like, if you're, like, a shy, nerdy kid who just has trouble making friends, your fictional comfort characters are just your friends or something, which is sad, but hey, at least there's some way to keep you sane. But yeah, I've noticed, like, people doing that, and I'm like, I should do that. Because if I can think of, like, characters that were my comfort characters as a kid, I guess characters like, let's see. There's... I know I'm going through this level again, I just want to get the extra spheres. Let's see, there's Uniqua and Pablo from the Backyardigans. I loved those characters because I loved that show as a kid. There's, Phineas and Ferb. I loved that show as a kid. There's, Dinosaur Train, so, like, the characters from that show. Definitely comfort characters, I guess. I would say characters like maybe the Penguins of Madagascar? I loved that show as a kid. And I guess Bob the Tomato and Larry the Cucumber count as that, because, yeah, VeggieTales was definitely a big, thing as a kid for me. Or just, actually, no, it would be Junior, because in VeggieTales, my favorite character was Junior. I had a little plushy backpack thing of Junior. But yeah, I just found, like, this reel on Instagram or whatever. It was, like, in that vein of a childhood comfort character, and it was, like, this girl who, like, was a TMNT kid. She, like, drew, like, Leonardo, just meeting her, like, all grown up and everything. And the audio is, like, from Blue's Clues. It's, like, when, Steve came back from, college, and he's just like, wow, it's you, isn't it? It's you, it's... Oh, wow, you look great. How have you been? Kind of thing. It's very wholesome and cute. But yeah, that's another show I loved as a kid, Blue's Clues. I definitely, like, in terms of channels I watched growing up, I watched a lot of Nick Jr., Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, a bit of Disney XD, Noggin, if anyone remembers Noggin. That was a channel. It was kind of in the same vein as Nick Jr., but it was different. I remember Noggin. I remember Noggin being, like, the first place where I encountered Peppa Pig. Like, 'cause, like, Peppa Pig was just having, like, these little shorts that would play in between other shows. It would just be, like, little animated shorts. And even as a kid, I was like, this is weird. And still, to this day, I just feel like Peppa Pig is not really a good... It's just stupid. Not really a fan of Peppa Pig. If you want a good children's show that you want your kids to see, I guess you could do... Wait a minute. Okay. Is it... this one? Make sure I can get this. Okay, right way, right way. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Yep. Got it. We also missed another sphere. Dang it. But yeah, if you want a good show for your kids to watch, that's, also enjoyable for adults. I heard Bluey's pretty good. I never watched it, but I've heard great things about it. A lot of people are like, oh, this show is like a comfort show to me. It's so great, so wholesome, it's so cute. Which is great. I'm glad that people are still making children's shows that even adults can enjoy. I got nothing for respect for that. Making shows that everyone can enjoy. Just a good thing. Man, this stream has just been having a lot of strange conversations. I guess I just, like, needed people to talk to, because sometimes, like, these 2 weeks have just been kind of, I guess, lonely. I just haven't been talking to people all that much. I need to just get back into the rhythm of hanging out with friends and just vibing in Discord. The problem is, like, some of my friends that I used to vibe with have, like, just not been on Discord anymore because of drama or whatever, or, like, they have, like, real-life issues, like they're dealing with mental health or whatever, which, yeah, that's fair. Just remember, if you're dealing with something, always be sure to take care of yourself. Always be sure to, like, you know, see a therapist or whatever if you really need it. Just take care of yourself, stay safe, stay wholesome, and keep yourself happy and sane, and, you know, whatever you need to just feel good. Just as long as it's healthy. Don't do drugs, don't do, you know, just don't do things that are unhealthy. Okay, I'm gonna leave you because I already beaten you. Okay, I just need to find that last gear. I don't know where that is. I guess we could just do the other level. Yeah, we can do the other level. Why not? I've also noticed my, VTuber's mouth is not moving much, even though I'm moving my mouth. I guess because, like, that's the thing, when you're like me and you have, like, not a very expressive face, you just can't really express emotion all that much. My face is very, I guess, stoic, maybe would be the right word? My face is a stoned face. I have a stoned face. My face is just not expressive. It's just very neutral. That's also another autistic thing. We just have trouble expressing emotion sometimes. To quote, Donnie and Rise again. Uncomfortable with the motion. Okay. Hey, Sasha. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Ah. I'm good, how are you? I'm good, we were just talking about a bunch of random stuff in quick succession. I can't really recall everything, but we were talking about just a bunch of random stuff. Kinda got real here. Oh man, I don't have a weapon anymore. Dang it. Can I go back? Can I get a weapon? Yeah, I don't think I can. Dang it. Also, this is just a random idea I had recently. But since I want to kind of get into, like, try to do voice acting and stuff, because, like, I am making my own game and stuff, and that requires voice acting. I just thought, what if I took some quotes from, like, some of my favorite shows, like, and just recorded myself saying those quotes? I don't know. That's something I could do. I have ideas for that. Gladly, I catched your 90s cartoon drug PSA. 90s cartoon drug PSA. Oh, yeah, TMNT. I'm into TMNT at the moment. Also, yay! Woo! But I mean, like, I'm not a 90s kid. I'm a 2000s kid. I was born in 2000, so stuff I grew up with are all 2000 stuff. Nope. Ooh, good. Okay, if we just go this way. Never mind, we're stuck here. Weirdly enough, even though I know TMNT Rise looks freaking awesome, I never watched it. Oh, you should watch it. Rise is fantastic. I want to make a video talking about Rise at some point. I'm thinking, like, since April is Autistic Awareness Month, I'm thinking I should make a essay video talking about how good Donnie in Rise is a great autistic representation. Because, like, it's so hard to get good autistic representation these days, and Donnie is just a really good representation for autism. Like, it's insane how well they've written him to be autistic, and it's so... Like, they don't say he's autistic in the show, but one of the writers has confirmed it to be true. So he is autistic. Canonically autistic. And I think, in that same show, Mikey has ADHD, I think? That's something I've heard. I've seen a lot of people say, like, Leo has ADHD or whatever, but who knows? I think it makes sense for... I don't know. That's a whole can of worms that I don't know how to properly articulate. Frick, I think I missed something. But yeah, if you want to watch Rise, it's on Netflix. There's also the movie, which is exclusive to Netflix. But if you want to watch all the episodes, I think they're on Amazon Prime, and they're also on Paramount Plus. It's just the movie is exclusive to Netflix. So if you want to get the full Rise experience, make sure you have Netflix and... I guess either Paramount Plus or... freaking... Amazon Prime. Speaking of TMNT, there's pizza right here. Anyway. Oh boy, we got the bomb. Hurry. Hurry, Kirby. There we go. ADHD and Mikey. Yeah, that would fit his general character. Oh yeah, definitely. That fits Mikey to a T. It just works. It fits the character. Your Honor, he has ADHD. This pizza-loving turtle who says cowabunga all the time has ADHD. I actually did a... this is just something I do sometimes for fun. You know those character, those character, like, test things that says which character are you or whatever? I just do those for fun. And so I recently did one that was TMNT related. And I actually got Mikey. Probably just because if I can think of, like... Okay, I know in Rise, there are plenty of, character traits that I share with Mikey, like being optimistic and being, like, compassionate for others and everything. Like, even though I don't express it, I am compassionate. I'm just very shy when it comes to showing affection and compassion and stuff, but I am compassionate for people. And animals and stuff. And I guess because I'm pretty chill. You know? I'm not one to, like... I don't really care for conflict all that much. I don't get angry all that much. I'm pretty chill. So, yeah. Let's see. Gotta get this, but don't get eaten by the eel guys. Dang it. This music, though, is pretty good. Pretty catchy. Sometimes I'll hear, like, a track from a game. Like, because, like, I want to get into making music. And so sometimes I'll hear a track from a game and I'm like, I kind of want to make a remix of this. Because I haven't heard remixes of this kind of music. Or this particular song. And so sometimes I'm just like, what if I made a remix of this? Or a cover or whatever. I found a software that I can use to make music. I just need to, like, figure out where it is on my computer. Because, like, for some reason when I downloaded it, the shortcut didn't appear on my, desktop. So I need to find it. And of course I will, at some point, get a mini keyboard. So I can, like, make music properly. But first I'll need to take piano lessons. Luckily, my mom will teach me. Okay, let's see. We still have one gear here and one gear there. Also want to see... We should go to Magalore Land because we have, some tickets for that. Oh, look at that. Copy. In mask. Very nice. There we go, Mr. Duder. Mr. Duder has come to play in Magalore Land. Oh boy, now we have his mask. Okay, neat. Let's go back to story mode now. Okay, Yeah, we might as well go here and try to find the last, gear in this area. Let's see, if I remember correctly, we missed a couple of, areas that had potential gears. Okay, that was just a star. Oof, that was close. What is the difference between the original and this deluxe version of Kirby's Return to Dreamland? Aside from the visuals, you have, new content, like, you have, Magalore Land, you have, the Magalore freaking prologue thing. You got some mini games that are new that were not in the original. Yeah, there's some new stuff. Then again, some of these mini games are technically not new to Kirby. Like, they've been in Kirby before, they've just been in different games. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see, where is this final... Well, not final, but the first year. Ah! Okay. So Magalore is new? Okay, nice. Well, Magalore's not new. He was in the original game. He was just, like, a character and that's it. He's not, like... But Magalore Land is new and... Yeah. Okay, we already been in there. There was no gear in there. Should have been. I don't think there was a gear. Was there? Hold on. Was there a gear? No. Just a one-up. No gear. Ah. Ah! Frick. Okay, yeah, it's this. That. That goes there. There. So it's... this one. Hello, Flurry or Kia. How are you? How you been? We should talk sometime. We need to, like, just vibe sometime. We haven't vibed in forever. I need to just get into the habit of hanging out with friends in Discord sometimes and just vibing. That way I can feel less lonely. I'm great, how about you? And yes, we do. Hello, Joshua Dunn. Are you new here? Your avatar looks so sweet. Thank you! Thank you. I designed it myself, but I didn't make it. I, commissioned someone to make it. But I did design it. I did design the character. Hold on. What is this? Oh, leaf. I am one of your subscribers, but I believe you and I haven't chat. Ah, okay. Gotcha. You just been, lurking. Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering if you're, like, a new subscriber or whatever. Because, like, I haven't been streaming for, like, the past week or so. Past week or two. I don't go lurking. Oh, okay. You're probably just a new subscriber. I go supporting. I see. Well, I'm not sure where this, No, it was right here this whole time. Okay. I just skipped past it this whole time. My bad. I want the milk. Please. Aw. Like YouTuber supporter. Ah, okay. Cool. Cool beans. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. I'm glad that games like Kirby are just very chill. I like games like this that are just happy vibes. Oh man, I missed the ice. I missed the ice cream. The ice cream. I'm sorry, I accidentally sounded southern there. I mean, sure, I am from the south, but I don't speak in a southern accent. I get that from my dad. Mm. I mean, you and Kirby are so similar. What do you mean, so similar? What's so similar about me and Kirby? You mean like do you mean like the cute factor? Is that what you mean? Because I'm just like... I'm not sure if I understand what you're trying to mean by this. Oh, crud. Okay, at least I got all the gears now. That's good. Being sweet and friendly to others. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, there are times when I might be a little blunt, but that just depends on what mood I'm in. I try my best to be positive and what's the word? Encouraging and pleasant. That's what I'm thinking of, pleasant. It's like my mom always tells me to be pleasant. And I try my best. Sometimes I just have trouble being pleasant because I'm like not in a good mood or whatever. But I try. You didn't miss much, Ryan. And yeah, tin like hype. Let's go. Okay. There we go. Ah! That was close. Okay. And, sometimes my VTuber isn't very expressive. Like, I think it just doesn't pick up on my, mouth moving all that much. Unless I, like, look at the camera. Like, if I face my head slightly to the camera, it works. But, sometimes I might just look a little slightly to the left or whatever. And it's just a VTuber thing. And also the fact that my face is not very expressive. I'm skipping that because I already got it. I may be getting Return to Dreamland Deluxe soon. Cool! Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have fun with the Kirby and the gang. Hi! VTubers are not... you are a great gamer. Thank you. Oh, VTubers or not, right. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. Okay, now we have this one last gear here. And then we'll face off against the boss. Hello, Twilight. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh. Man. I bring up Atlantis and you guys just... Ooh! Okay, let's see. What's... I think I remember what, area we couldn't get for it. We needed, we need to get, like... Yeah. We need to get this umbrella, parasol, and keep it. We need to not lose it. You should look if you have an option for animating the mouth movement via microphone volume. Yeah, I'll have to check that. That should be an option. I feel like it's an option. I'll check the settings. But also, like, I'm very soft-spoken. Like, sure, like, I'm pretty close to my mic when I'm, streaming and recording. Like, my mic is right up in my face. But sometimes I just have moments where, I don't know. I'm just soft-spoken. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Stay nabby as always, Pixie. Thanks, Joshua. Thank you. And what do you mean by... What does nabby mean? I'm sorry, what does that mean? Sorry if I sound uncultured, I'm just not sure what that means. Or do you mean, like, the whole... nah thing? Like, the whole, like, nah, kawaii kind of thing. Do you mean like that? Nah? Well, as long as you can hear... we can hear you, your VTuber program should hear you too. Yeah, I mean, it does. It does hear me. I think it all just depends, like, how... Like, obviously, VTubers, the way VTubers work is you need a camera so they can track your face movement. But because my face is not very, like, articulative, not very animated, it's very, like... articulative. My face is very, like... what's the word? It's not very expressive. It's very, like... stone-faced, kind of stoic kind of thing. I don't know the word. Nabby means happy. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll try to stay happy and keep it positive. Thank you. Happy Mario Day, by the way. Oh yeah, Happy Mario Day. I did say that before, but yeah, Happy Mario Day. I know it's weird that I'm playing Kirby on Mario Day, but... it's just what I'm playing. I'm excited for the Mario movie. It's gonna be epic. Okay, I got everything here. I mean, Kirby does wear Mario hat in Smash, so that counts. Yeah. Yeah. True. And this is kind of a random thing to bring up, but, like... back to, like, what we were talking about before about how our society needs to stop treating people, who like cartoons and animated stuff and, like, stuff that seems childish as, like, disgraceful, because it's not. Sometimes I feel like, even though I'm 23, sometimes I feel like I'm still a child. Sometimes I feel like I'm still, I don't know, 17 or 18 or whatever. Mentally, at least. Because, like... I mean, I was kind of sheltered as a kid. Kind of. Not, like, ridiculously, but I was kind of sheltered. But that's a story for another day. Hold on, is there something? Okay, just grapes. I'm good. I'm good on food. I'm fine. And so, like... because I because of my nature and, like, how I act, I may seem childish or whatever. So I just wonder... Sometimes I feel like, oh, can I fit in properly? Can I still find friends? Can I still find my group who will still like me for being me and not think I'm a child or whatever? I don't know, I'm just... Our society can be so judgmental sometimes, I don't know. I understand that not all animation isn't for kids thing. I still watched one of my first shows when I was a little kid. Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of cartoons. Because animation, in my opinion, is better than live action. I prefer animation over live action. It's just my thing. Animation is just so much more expressive. You can do so much more with animation. It's just better. It can do so much more than live action. Live action is limited. Animation is limitless. Oh. Hurry. Hurry, Kirby. Okay. One of the shows I hope if you're familiar with it or not, it's Thomas and Friends. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Thomas. I was never really a fan of Thomas growing up. I think Thomas just kind of creeped me out as a kid. Which makes sense. I mean, the way Thomas is animated and everything is just kind of... Just something about that old stop-motion style. I mean, I kind of played with Thomas toys before. Like, I remember when I was in Bible school or whatever, like, you know, at church. I would I was in like a special needs class because I'm autistic and everything. So like, our teacher would just let us play around with toys and sometimes watch like old VHS movies of like VeggieTales and stuff. And so one of those toys was a Thomas train thing, and I had this one classmate who he would play with Thomas a lot. I'm autistic as well. Awesome! Autistic gang, heck yeah. The internet changed Thomas, the pain train forever for me. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean by Thomas memes and stuff. I also like VeggieTales as well. Oh yeah, VeggieTales is fantastic. I loved VeggieTales as a kid. I had a plushie of Junior, the asparagus, because he was my favorite character growing up. And Bob the Tomato and Larry the Cucumber were my imaginary friends. Like, that's the thing. Have you ever, as a kid, like, had imaginary friends, but they were not, like, your own creation? They were just random, characters from shows or stuff that you watched as a kid? Because I would do that a lot. Because I was very lonely as a kid. I had trouble making friends. So I just had imaginary friends that were, like, animated characters that I loved. Yeah, fist bump. I nicknamed you Pixela because your avatar sparks like a pixel star. Pixie. Hey, that's fine. I don't mind being called Pixie. You can call me Pix, you can call me Pixie, you can call me Pixela. You can even call me by my actual name, which is Sarah. You can call me whatever, I don't care. Ah, there we go. Complete. Okay. Now it's time for the boss. I remember a friend of mine actually called me Pixie Sticks. Which was funny. Hello, whatever. Right, yeah. Ooh, mecha. Yeah, we're sticking with mech. I wonder if they'll remake the other, Kirby games that came after Dreamland. So, like, Kirby Triple Deluxe and Kirby Planet Robot. I would love to have those games on Switch. Mega Man nod? Yeah, it is kind of Mega Man-esque. I can see that. I can see the Mega Man resemblance. Fatty Puffer. They literally called him fat. Poor dude. Oh. Nah. Nope. 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 You're not. What's your favorite console? Favorite console? Ooh, that's tricky. I'm not sure what my favorite console is, because, like, sometimes I'm in a Nintendo mood, sometimes I'm in a PlayStation mood. Because, like, I play Nintendo, PlayStation, and PC. Those are the platforms I play on. In terms of consoles that I own I own a Nintendo Switch, I own a Wii U, an N64, a PS3, PS4, PS5, PSP, 3DS, and a DS. Those are all my video game consoles. Ah! No, 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 stop, stop, stop. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Ah! Ah! No, 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 no. My favorite console for me, is the Wii. Oh yeah. The Wii was my childhood. That was my childhood console. The Wii will always hold a special place in my heart. I love that thing. Oh, come on. Stop shooting me with water. I'm already hydrated. I'm good. There you go. Because it's a charm. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I literally forgot about the lyric thing. I'll do that next time. Yeah, boil! Looking nice. Looking good. Very nice. Now my VTuber is not expressive. Welcome back, Kirby. With the left wing back in place, the wings are finally complete. It's finally looking like a real star cutter again. If we can find those, two last parts, the lure will be flying again in no time. Keep at it, Kirby. I believe in you. Thanks, Mags. That is the beautiful thing for me. I am an Xbox 360 kid thanks to this. Pretty much any game on this channel is new to me. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why my VTuber is just not moving. But whatever. I think that's good. I think that's good because this is a good place to leave off. Yeah, a real good place to leave off. So yeah. Before we go though, let's find a raid target. Let's see. Who is live? Let's see. Let's raid this friend of ours. Here's the raid target. We'll do... hold on. Hashtag... Pixel... raid. Yeah. And on that note, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for hanging out and vibing with me. I'm glad we're back into proper streaming again. I will see you all next week with more Kirby, and yeah. See you all next time. Bye-bye.